6 o'clock GMT here in Accra, Ghana. Good morning. Welcome to the first news here on Star 103.5 FM for the day. I am Nurein Abass. Coming up this morning, NDC calls bluff of our Greek Minister Brian Champion over comments that the governing NPP will do all it takes to maintain power.
On the 9th of December, if the good people vote for Mahama and your MPs, if he's a man, if he's a man, if he's a man.
Also coming up, pressure group fixing the country demand public investigation into Abass scandal, accusing the OSP of doing a shoddy job.
The Ghanaian public deserve better. We need an independent scientific evaluation to challenge the simplification and misjudgment of the
Later in the bulletin, ranking member of the Education Committee of Parliament blames impasse between CTAC and government on posturing of Education Minister Dr. Yao Osei Edichum. Details of all these stories are coming up, but let's remind you of our affiliate stations across the country.
Star News is coming to you live on Ultimate 106.9 FM in Kumasi, Empire 102.7 FM in Takrady, Zeps 95.9 FM in Zebila, Nissim 100.1 FM in Lamshao, MyStar Radio in the USA. Also live on Facebook on Star 103.5 FM and on starfm.com.gh around the world. This is Star 103.5 FM. Star News. Informed, in depth, in touch.
My name is Nurein Abass. Many thanks to you for choosing Star News. Now, the opposition NDC has called the bluff of our Greek Minister Brian Champion. The Abetifi MP, while addressing party supporters, said the governing party will do everything it takes to remain in power. Well, the NDC has responded to the legislator addressing a rally in Wa. Deputy Communications Officer of the NDC, Malik Basintali, said Brian Champion was bound to leave office in similar fashion to his Rock City Hotel, rescinding its decision to acquire the Senate hotels earlier this year.
He just stood at the corner, and when he was about to take the hotels, we said, hi, you don't know. And you just say, you will not hand over power to President Mahama. I have a message for him. On the 9th of December, inshallah, if the good people vote for Mahama and your MPs, if he's a man, if he's a man, if he's a man, he should not hand over power and see. We will show him that when iron and iron meet, you will see fire.
You had Deputy National Communications Officer of the NDC, Malik Basintali. Now, the party is proposing automatic admission fee payment by the Student Loan Trust Fund for tertiary students who apply for support. This, the party says, will alleviate the financial burden on tertiary students. This initiative is part of a series of others to be unveiled today in its youth manifesto. National Youth Organizer George Opariado spoke to journalists in Koforidua.
Most people, when they gain admissions into tertiary institutions, the first years are always turbulent. They get admission, and then the admission fees is so much that they are not able to pay. What the NDC is proposing is that when you get your admission letter, go to the Student Loan Trust Fund, take your form, fill it, and then leave a copy of your admission letter with the trust. They will then now write to the school and ask the school to register you so you can go through the process. So your loan, instead of the first loan being given to you, the loan will rather go to the school to offset the fees you have paid, so that the fee problem does not exist, so that you can enroll without the stress of having to run around finding the school fees to enroll in the school. This is a game changer, and this will be many more dollars for none of our young students.
You heard National Youth Organizer of the NDC, George Opari Ado. Now, away from that, pressure group fixing the country is calling on President Akufo-Addo to order a public investigation into the Abass scandal. Last week, the Office of the Special Prosecutor cleared former President John Dramani Mahama of any wrongdoing after years of investigation. However, convener of Fixing the Country, Owusu Bempah, is questioning the Special Prosecutor's integrity. According to him, the OSP's inadequacies have been exposed by the investigations into the Abass scandal.
This shoddy work by Kisia Jabin and his office of the OSP is more of a political theater and reputation management of Mr. Mahama, and it cannot be allowed to stand in this country when our democracy needs accountability. The case has also raised broader questions about the integrity of the Office of the Special Prosecutor and the man himself as a Special Prosecutor. The OSP's inadequacies has been exposed by this very investigation of the Abass. The OSP could have done a better job than it did with the powers it has and the resources available given to him to work to fight corruption in this country. The Ghanaian public deserve better. We need an independent scientific evaluation to challenge the simplification and misjudgment of the
You had convener of Fixing the Country, Owusu Bempah, and the group is also appealing to various anti-graft institutions and the international community to reinvestigate the scandal.
Ghanaian public deserve better. We need an independent scientific evaluation to challenge the simplification and misjudgment of the OSP. We call on the British High Commission and the US Embassy to take active interest in this matter and forward these findings to the Department of Justice and the Serious Fraud Office to deal with it. We also call on all relevant authorities and institutions of state, including the BNI, the CID, the YOCO, and all anti-corruption agencies to institute a public inquiry into the Abass scandal.
To education matters now, a ranking member of the Education Committee of Parliament is blaming the impasse between Colleges of Education Teachers Association and government on the posturing of Education Minister Dr. Yao Osei Edichum. The minister failed to show up to a meeting with the committee to provide answers 3 weeks ago. With the strike nearing its 60th day, calls have intensified for the closure of 46 colleges of education across the country. Reacting to the call by trainee teachers, ranking member of the Education Committee of Parliament and MP for Akachi North, Peter Notukotwe, believes the minister's entrenched position is the reason for the strike.
The issue has been that for me, the Minister of Education and the Minister of Finance have not shown any commitment to the plight of students in the colleges of education as well as teachers members. If they had done so, this matter would have been resolved by this time. I believe strongly that having been called to Parliament on this issue, we felt and thought that the Minister of Finance and the Education Ministry were going to act swiftly. But it has lingered on for all that time for over a month now. So I don't see their commitment to finding a solution to this matter. And I sympathize the students because having paid for the academic year only to come to school and be talked about because somebody has refused to listen to the plight of their teachers, I feel it's quite unfortunate and embarrassing. But whether to close down the schools or not lies with the Minister for Education.
You heard ranking member of the Education Committee of Parliament and MP for Akachi North, Peter Notukotwe. You're still listening to the Star Breakfast News. Now, the General Secretary of the NPP, Justin Frimpong Korea, says he will soon be summoning underperforming party appointees, specifically in the Bono region. He had earlier called them out for losing touch, or he called them out over losing touch with the party's grassroots and elaborate in the region, or an electorate, I beg your pardon, in the region. Speaking to the media in Kumasi at the party's Ashanti regional campaign launch, Justin Korea defended his decision, expressing disappointment in them. According to him, no obstruction within the party will be tolerated as we near the December elections.
Some of the appointees, others are also doing very well. But there are some that, yes, I'm very disappointed in. And I'll send the signal to them. When I get to Accra, I'll start engaging them one-on-one to let them know. Next time, I'll come public and mention their names. We are in to win elections, and no single individual can draw us back. Thank you.
Thank you.
You had General Secretary of the New Patriotic Party, Justin Frimpong Kodia. And that brings us to the end of the breakfast news this morning. There's more news when you log on to starfm.com.gh. I am Nurein Abass. Many thanks for your company. Next on your radio is Jones Aji with the sports rundown. Do have a great day.